All right, I've got the old one back here. We're going to jump start this one here. I got tired of waiting for that battery charger. I got some real heavy duty jumper cables, so this should work no problem. Let's go. Let's see here. Glow plugs on. You can hear it squeaking the belt on the other car. Okay, and oh, close. Try it again. Hey, she's running. All right. Look at this. I got two Olds diesels. There we go. When was the last time you saw that? What do you think of that, Mia? Got two of them running. All right, let's get these moved around. Yep, go ahead and take that one off. Squeeze it hard. There, hold up. All right, get this one moved out of here. All right, want to go for a little ride, Mia? All right, let's go. Hop in this one. Yep. Move that up for you. Go ahead, slide on over. Just don't step on the seat. There we go. There we go. All right. No, we don't need to. We're just moving forward a little bit. Here you go. First time sitting in the Oldsmobile a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
You miss it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your favorite car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the stuff that was back there when we were in the accident. All right, we're just going to pull it forward and park it up here so we can get the other one moved forward. Huh?
What are you gonna do with them?
With the cars?
Yeah.
Gonna rebuild them. I got a surprise coming for the gold one. Yeah.
Wait, what's right, guys? When can I see it?
I can show you, but I'm not going to show the people on YouTube yet. It's good stuff, though. But this one, we've got kind of a surprise coming with this one, too. So let's go move the gold one.
Yeah. Over here.
Yep. Let's go. Come on.
I'm small.
You're small?
Yeah. Ow.
Okay. Let's go move this one. Let's move these cables out of the way. I'll tell you right now, having a good heavy-duty pair of jumper cables is worth its weight in gold. These things are fantastic. Let's put them right there for now. Disconnect this from the battery charger. Move this out of the way. There we go. I got a little bit of puffing going on back there. Nothing too crazy, though. All right, let's shut this. Over here. All right. We should be able to move this over. It's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze, but all right. You ready, Mia? Jeez, got all my rags and stuff in here. What's that? Help you find your glove.
Help me put on my glove.
Yep. Hop in there first. We're going to move this. And once again, this thing just runs too good to be a parts car. So, you never been in this one?
I'm gonna let Macy out.
My downside to this one is no brakes.
So you can't take this one on the road?
No.
Which one are you gonna get running first?
Oh, this one is running.
No, like which one are you gonna get completely fixed first?
What makes you think I'm going to completely fix it?
Ow.
There we go. So we got just enough brakes. And there we go. Oh, crap. Yes, exactly. Yeah, let's not crash again, huh? That would be good if we didn't do that, wouldn't it? All right. Well,
Look how cool that looks.
what? The snow on it? What do you think? Do you like the red interior? Is it kind of cool?
Sure.
What do you like better, the black one or the gold one?
The black one.
The black one's your favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's shut this down and
Yeah, this one should be clean.
yeah. Actually, I think I might just leave this one running. It's not going to take me long to get that snow shoveled up real quick. I'll just put it back. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a little rip in the door panel. It's got a crack right here too, see? But other than that, it's good shape. Yeah, let's get out and let's get that snow shoveled up. Okay?
Can I let Macy out first?
Yeah, you can let Nancy out.
Okay, let's get out.
Good evening. I hope you're doing well. I have a little bit of a surprise for you guys today. I've been working on some stuff in the background here. You can see I've got some shelves up. I've got some video of that. I decided not to throw it up. It's not very good. It's just a bunch of me horsing around, not knowing what the heck I'm doing. So we're gonna hide that. We're not gonna put that up. But long story short, I've got some shelving I put up here. Thing hanging on my head. I got some shelving. I put some shelves up here. It's been a mess in here. I'm trying not to have this be big mess garage forever. I want to get this cleaned up. So got some shelves up, got some organization going on, got the TV up, receiver down there, got the speakers put up. So I got some music out here, got some YouTube for, some entertainment. I have set up this so I've got two kind of bays, if you will, so I can back some cars into. So you see I've got the Buick parked here. That is still a work in progress. Part of this organization was get some room in here so I can get this thing done, get it out of here. See, I've got the transmission back here on the shelf. I've actually got some room now. I can work on that and actually start to get that taken care of. So that's going to come really soon now. We have my son's Toronado Trofeo in the garage today. I've been working on that a little bit. Fuel pump went out for the 4th time now. I was kind of at a loss with that. I thought I had it figured out the last time it went out on our color tour. And, well, come to find out, it went out again on him the other day. So now I believe I have the issue tracked down, but, I mean, who knows? I thought I had it the last 2 times. So what I ended up finding was the plug in the back, and I'll throw a video here in a little bit, but the plug for the fuel pump itself, the female pins on the body harness side were actually loose. So I had it out in the garage, or had it out in the driveway, tried banging the tank, no luck. Pulled it into the garage here. Well, pushed it into the garage, it wouldn't run. Pushed it in the garage, got it back here, lifted it up, and if you don't know, these have a fuel pump test wire under the hood. A lot of these early 90s GM cars had them, at least the Bonnevilles and the Park Avenues. These Tornadoes have them, so I'm sure like the Eldorados, Grand Prix, probably some of the other cars. But anyway, they have a fuel pump test wire underneath the hood, and you can actually apply power to that test wire, and it should, if everything is good, put power directly to your fuel pump. Well, I tried that, did not work, had nothing back there. And so I'm thinking, what the heck, what's going on? So I went back there, I unplugged it, and I've got my voltmeter back there, and I am probing the contacts. Well, I've got power hooked up to the test wire. I'm probing the contacts back there, and I've got power. So what in the world? So I plug it in, and the pump takes off. So I thought that was kind of weird. I wiggled it around, and the pump is actually turning on and off by wiggling that plug back and forth. So dead giveaway right there. So I still had the old sending unit off the car laying around because I'm a pack rat. Big mess garage, right? I don't throw stuff away. Well, in this case, it kind of came in handy. So I still had that laying around. I was able to actually take the wires off that snippet, strip them off, and plugged it into the harness and test it. So I tested the other end of that, wrapped the leads around my voltmeter, wiggled the plug, and sure enough, I could get 14 volts. I could get 6 volts. I could get 8 volts. I could get 0 volts. So that explains a lot of why this thing died. I plugged it back in. Fuel pump took right off like crazy. So I think we have our issue fixed. What am I going to do to fix that? At this point, I'm going to probably D-pin that plug. I have a D-pin kit. So I'm going to D-pin that plug, pull the wires out. I don't know if I'm just going to put a whole new connector on, just a different style for both ends, or if I'm just going to repin that end or what. Either way, I've got to buy some stuff. I may throw a temporary fix on it right now, just a spade connector, just to get him on the road. He's driving my Cadillac right now, and the tires on it aren't the greatest. I've got winter tires for it, but we're going to use them on his Tornado so he can drive this for the winter. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the update on what I've got going on with the gold car. Well, here's the update for the gold car. There it is. No, I'm just joking. It is it, but the update for that car actually lies right over here. You can see it right now. Well, here we go. Look at that. I've got a set of appliance wire wheels, and I went and picked up a set of tires for them too. I also have a brake line set up for it. So I've got new nickel copper brake line for it. I've got a tool to make the flares for it. So this car is officially going to be back on the road. So without further ado, let's pull these things out and I'll give you the story on them. So what I had with these are some old GM factory appliance wheels that were on the mid 70s, early 80s cars. And some of you might kind of already know what I'm talking here, and you're kind of ringing, bells are going off. These are the old Roto-Lug. If you are not familiar with that, that is what appliance plating used back in the day in lieu of the standard Unilug setup. So a lot of you are probably familiar with the old Unilug wheels where the lug nut or the lug hole here would be slotted. And so these are, you can tell they're not slotted, but those are huge. Those are not made for your typical conical wheel washers. So if you try to use that with one of these, you're going to break them. If you try to use regular conical seat lug nuts, you're going to break them. You're going to mess them up. So it's, it's not going to be good. So what you need to have with these are either the original Roto-Lug lug nuts, or I actually ordered a set of bushings and lugs from a company called Lug Nut Guys. And so those are actually made for these to fill up that hole. And you can use these, just like the old Unilugs, depending on the washers, you can use these bushings for 5 by 4.5 or 5 by 5 lug pattern, which these Olds 98s are 5 by 5 lug. You can also get a straight bushing that is drilled in the center for 5 by 4.5. So we're going to use these. I'm going to get them all cleaned up. They're not great. I bought these things dirt cheap. I paid, I think, $50 for them. I bought them only for the center caps, which now sit on the black Oldsmobile that got wrecked. So I also ordered a set of center caps for these. Now, there is one that is a little bit beat up. This one here, you can see it's got some bents in it. Bents. Yeah, that's a word, right? Bents. It's got a little bit beat up. It's a little bit bent up. I think it'll be all right. We'll see. And what I ordered for tires, I did not go with Vogues on this. Those are expensive as hell. I'm not going to pay $1,300 for tires for this. So I went up and picked up a set of these 225 75 15 Vercelli Classic 787 white walls. They're just a 1 inch or 3/4 inch white wall. But I think it'll look all right. I mean, this car is not going to be a show car. I'm not really sure what the intent of it is going to be yet, but yeah, that'll be all right. So I'm also going to pick up a Harbor Freight manual tire changer, and I'm going to try my luck with that. I've heard some good reviews on it. Big sidewall tire like that, it's going to work just fine. It'll have no problem. So I'm going to get these put on. I'm going to get these wheels cleaned up. I actually have some products here I'm going to use to help clean them up. I've got some Evaporust. If you guys have not tried this stuff is fantastic. I've tried it on a number of things. It is excellent. Highly recommend it. Also got some Evaporust gel. I believe this is going to be similar to the Naval Jelly. I've seen some videos of Naval Jelly being used on these wire wheels, and it does a pretty darn good job. And I'm going to need that because you can see this wheel is pretty bad. This one's got some spots on it. You know, none of these are perfect. But, you know, for like the 50 bucks I paid for them, I think I'm going to be pretty happy. And then I got some Hot Rims Meguiar's Chrome Cleaner. And if all else fails, I do have some old Meguiar's Wheel Brightener wheel acid laying around. I went and picked this stuff up because I don't know. I think that stuff might lose its effectiveness after sitting around for a long time. I've had that stuff sitting around for probably darn near 10 years. So it may not be as good anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to at least start. I'm going to throw some Evaporust gel on this rust and see, just in a couple spots, see how it starts to work on them and let them sit. So I'm going to start on that. All right, so here we go. We're going to first try this Evaporust gel. And no, I didn't clean the wheels up first. This one little spot here, you can tell I did a little bit just to check it out, but I really don't care. I'm just going to give this stuff a try. Going to gob some on here. Boy, that is really messy. So we're gonna sling this on here and see how it works. This stuff says prep the rusted surface, which yeah, we did. We got that. Perfect. Apply gel and wait. Rinse and wipe clean. For best results, do not use in direct sunlight. Use on rusted items at temperatures between 60 and 90 degrees. Clean rusted item to remove dirt, oil, grease, and loose rust scales. Apply a thick coat of it. Allow to work for 1 to 2 hours. Okay, there we go. Rinse off, repeat on heavily corroded areas. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. We can do that. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and put some on here. Goop that up. Boy, this stuff is really thick and nasty. So I plan on taking these up to the car wash tomorrow and getting them cleaned up. This lovely part about Michigan winter is there is no water outside, and I don't have water in my garage, so we're just going to make do with it. This stuff is really kind of a pain to work with. It's like glue. Yeah, we'll try how this works. This was a little bit cheaper than the regular navel jelly that I've seen work, and I know Evaporust is a pretty good product, so I figured I'd try this, but I don't know. We'll see. If it doesn't work, I'll just go and get some navel jelly, because I've seen some videos of that stuff work. Some pretty impressive stuff on these wire wheels, so... But with this one being the very worst wheel, I just figured I'd kind of see what happens. Okay, Evaporust gel on the wire wheels. Let's see how it turned out. Ah, wait a minute. Yeah, that's the same wheel. Tell me that doesn't look dang good. I am pretty impressed. Some of these spokes you can see, they're beyond. You know, this one here especially. There's nothing you're going to do about that. But for a cheap set of wheels, man, I'm impressed. I'll make these other ones look just as good, if not better. I mean, hell, for a parts car, man, this is going to look fantastic. Got the one tire mounted up on there. I didn't even need a tire changer. It slid right on there. I used a trim tool and was able to get behind the bead and flip it on there super easy. You know, these tall sidewall, thin sidewall tires like these, they pop on super easy. So, yeah. What do you think? I am really impressed, and this is going to look fantastic. I did get the center caps ordered. My Rotolug set from the lug nut guys, I think. I may have to double check myself on that. But they came with the bushings for the large lug nut holes, and I should be able to run those. But those were supposed to be in today. They never made it in. Hopefully they come in the next, well, Monday now. But yeah, there you go. What do you guys think? I'm pretty dang impressed. I think these are going to look really good on the parts car. Well, the former parts car, right? So you guys have a good night.